Oh, hey, hi, hello,
Oh
welcome on
no.
in. Where Ian is either an asshole or a nice person, no in between.
Awesome
Um,
person. An awesome
oh, sorry,
person.
yeah, awesome person. We're gonna go around the room, introduce who we're gonna be playing this evening, and we'll go ahead and start right on up. We'll go ahead and start with Warren, the finder of said knowledge.
I don't know if that is accurate, but hi, I'm Warren. I'm playing Marlowe, who newly wears Hawaiian shirts and is a little confused by what the hell is going on.
I think we all are. I think we all are. Um, and what clan are you from? Asking for
None
a
of your
friend.
business.
Okay,
Kind
cool.
of like a Tremere, kinda, sorta.
From the
Tremere,
clan of Mind Your Business.
Tremere twice removed. I get it. Um,
Yeah.
It's from the clan of trauma.
I think every kindred is. Next up, we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'll be playing Domenico Dom Gilani, and he is Hekata.
Next up, we have Rob.
Hi, I am Rob. I'm going to be playing Vincent, our Lasombra. I'm looking for my evil twin, and I'm either going to team up with them or fight them to the death. It's not sure, not clear yet.
Yeah, I think if depending on who you ask, you might be the evil twin.
Yeah, I mean that's. I don't think there's any real debate about that. The question is there a not evil twin?
Oh, is there a less than evil twin? I see. I see. And then last but not least, we have Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'm playing Riley. Riley Hartmore, Baron Hartmore to those not initiated. Um, Life is weird. If I have a twin out there, I mean, I want to know because they're probably cute if I'm cute. Um, so we'll figure it out.
That's a
I'm a
real.
Toreador, by the way. What's up?
We could tell by your description. Um,
But also, I mean,
Right.
if I have a twin out there, I might just have to find my twin and figure out if people are lying to me when they say, "Ew, you're not a good kisser," because they're
And to make
lying
it
to me, and
weird.
I have to prove it.
I think
Hey.
I might change tonight's episode from Hocus Pocus to Hocus Pocus.
Oh, shut up!
Um, where we last left off is Vincent was in the process of being teleported, transported, to a different location from where they were. They had a conversation with a being that did not want to really provide much information, if any at all, but said it was for their best interest for them to not know. Before sending them back on their way. But with a message that the day of the sun is coming. You guys head back, and things are weird for Vincent, to say the least. People aren't there anymore. People haven't existed. And that continues to be a pattern for them upon arriving to their establishment, the Succubus Club, where Riley begins to have a meeting, and Derek Brink of Clan Ventru walks in and has a meeting with this coterie as everyone begins to slowly realize more and more has changed. And that is where we are picking up this wonderful, wonderful story on episode 57 of Indy by Night Blurred Lines, Hocus Pocus.
I'm assuming we did not pause and do some research.
We have not at this point yet pause and do research, but it is definitely something you guys are going to be making some rolls here live on stream.
Okay. So are we still at the Succubus Club? Is Brink still around?
Brink is enjoying the VIP section, so still within the facility.
Still upset that guy got in here for free. I feel bamboozled.
That's where your head is at right now? We didn't get
Among
cover?
other things, we extended the homie hookup. He turned out to not be of the stature and status that we thought to have
I feel
earned
like we
said
should
hookup.
talk about that. Like, how is he not a Baron? What the hell is going on?
Real.
I mean,
It's a
based
valid
on
question.
my admittedly limited knowledge of the history of this place, a bunch of the barons that I knew, I guess knew, it feels weird to talk about this in this sort of like multiverse situation, as dead are not. So the place is whatever spot he took in that whole thing, it's just not vacant right now.
Yes, it's
I
filled
bel-
by the Pizza King.
Yeah, before Brink took his barony, it was Anson sitting in that spot. So interesting.
Now, I am curious if it's the old Anson or the young Anson, the father or the son.
We just hope it's not the Holy Spirit, that's for sure.
But that's Justin wondering, not Dom. Dom doesn't know.
So, are we thinking this is a multiverse? Somebody said multiverse. So, is that in a different reality?
Where I was taken, the person said that there would be ripples from whatever it was that they did. This seems to be those ripples. Is that some sort of magic or hallucination, or have I been dragged into a dream of Malkov and y'all are getting sort of residual effects, or have I been teleported to another dimension and maybe am messing with the continuity here? Who knows? Where the solution that makes the most sense to me is mushrooms, and I don't know how I would have applied that effect to the rest of you, but reality doesn't spontaneously change most of the time.
Have we all fed from the same person who could have been on some sort of psychedelic, hallucinogenic, anything that could fuck us up? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was going to say highly unlikely.
Does anyone have connection with the Tremere? Someone who may be able to provide some sort of insight?
I have connection with, well, I had connection with a Tremere.
That's a good question. Storyteller, do I still know a Tremere?
You know two Tremere. One presidential, one sire.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think
that's
we're going to talk to the president again. That ended
It worked out
badly
so
last
well
time.
the last time where we owed favors to the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yep, everything's coming up Melhouse.
Nobody's gay for Mole Man.
It's another shirt.
Get it, Garth.
Go get you some, Garth.
Oh.
So next chronicle, I am a Nazi called Garth, and that's canon.
Awesome.
That's a choice.
I'll play some sort of something named Mole Man.
Hans.
Probably a
Mole Man.
gangrel named
Oh, dude,
a
all
gangrel named Mole
Nazis.
Man.
Oops,
I guess I will call my sire. Although I don't know how yet to explain all this.
A line picks up. Good evening.
Does it sound like my sire?
It does. If he probably didn't live in a hoodie his entire life.
Oh, he got fancy. Are you around, Indy? We've got some odd things going on we should probably talk about in person.
Vincent is gonna mouth at Marla, like, talk in code.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, but sometimes we forget.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
I've never set foot in
Okay.
that city. Are you planning on returning home?
Oh, okay. Home being Chicago?
Yes, specifically the pyramid would be great.
Yeah, I just got to finish up what I'm out here for. I'll give you a full report when I get back.
Right. The line just goes.
Great. Great.
Your dad's gonna be so pissed.
Oh, yeah, this is going to go great. Yeah, no, he's definitely not who he was yesterday. Cool.
It just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
While we're at it of making phone calls to people and figuring out that life sucks and everything's terrible.
Uh-huh.
What's Adeline up to? Boop 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 boop. Calling my Mala. Like, hey girl, what's good?
Hello?
Hi. We haven't spoken in a minute. Just reaching out to say hey and see if you're good. Does this making sure when she answered, does this sound like who it should be?
Sounds like.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, just checking in. Things have been weird the last few days, so seeing if everything's good for you, if you're chilling.
I am better than expected.
Well, all right then. Making sure you're alive. Cool. All right. Question. Because it's like I said, it's been a hell of a last bit. You know who I am, right?
Do you know who you are? Because by the way you're sounding, you may have fallen off the wagon again.
I'm as clean as I've ever been, and that's saying something. More so, even I am spotless at the moment. Just confirming because things are weird. Are you around? Can we meet up to have this? It'd be a lot easier to have this conversation face to face.
Yes. Well, I'm define around.
Well, like, are you in Indy?
Yeah, I'm in Indy.
All right.
I'm just not in Terre Haute.
Somewhere accessible.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in my penthouse.
Oh, cool. Then, not to be presumptuous, but is it all right if I swing by at some point this evening?
Whatever you need, Riley.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome,
Cool.
my baron.
All right. I'll talk to you. That felt all right. Okay. Bye. Click. I hated all of that, but okay.
Anybody
Guys,
else
I
want
don't
to
think we
call their contacts and realize how effed we are?
I don't think we go back to our other timeline. This place rips.
No, so far I like none of this.
Is the vampire app still on our phones?
Dom wouldn't have had access to it. But anyone else who would like to investigate can check.
Sure, since my
What
phone's
is
out.
my hunger? 2.
Oh shit, that is something that I'm gonna have to deal with at some point. In this move.
I hand Dom my phone and say, "You can look here."
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, both of you still have the application installed on said device.
And does it have like kind of like news of, kind of happenings in the kindred world, or
Yeah, it has more of like a less of like news and more of like a neighborhood watch.
are the conversations searchable?
They are.
I'm gonna type in the name Spider.
0
See
hits.
if anything comes up. Okay, so the
Try it with a
spider doesn't
Y to be safe.
exist. Spidery.
No, like replace the I with a Y.
Okay, I'll swap the Y. With
Doesn't
I
He's
will
exist.
Russian. You never know you never know how he's gonna spell it.
Um, what's some other things we can look at here? I'll type in Nessa.
0 hits.
Okay.
Hey, does it have like a who's who, like a directory of useful contacts or something like that?
As you begin to search through, it just says candidates, Anson, Joshua, Riley, Eva.
Hell yeah, I'm running for fucking city
And
council.
if we click on them, does it show what their district is?
It does show what their district is, yes.
I'm assuming Eva's district is the largest.
Eva's district is actually not Eva's current district.
Oh shit.
The district that Eva currently has would have been Fairfield's district, and Baron Joshua has the Indianapolis district.
Hey, we should see if there's anything in there about the like Children of the Night, uh, the night when all of the Thin Bloods got made.
I'll try searching by date for when probably the month that the fresh meat was born.
Yeah, there was a high uptick in people seeming to be lost and confused, or cattle being hurt severely in the middle of the night. Then police were involved, and a lot of extermination of the leeches had taken place.
What about I'll search the Camarilla.
Camarillo.
Yeah.
Located within the heart of Indianapolis.
That's interesting. Well, how about this? You just speak with your Adele, what's her name? Adeline. There we go. You need to speak with Adeline. I'm still a member of the CAM in good standing. So perhaps I could pay a visit just to kind of get a feel for what that situation is in this version of reality.
I'm confused because I could have sworn that Brink said something about Eva bringing down the tower. Is what she
Maybe the
did.
towers fell, but maybe Baron Joshua has a different way of ruling and has allowed them to maintain a small contingent to work towards reintegration or strengthening bonds or trade or any variety of reasons.
Yeah.
Avoiding
I
having
mean-
just cars come and knock the place over.
What was that? I'm sorry, I'm kind of hard to hear you.
Avoiding having Justicars get interested in happenings in Indianapolis.
Correct. Yeah, it can kind of show that we're not completely uninterested in potential alliances. Which actually, that reminds me, I will search Sabat. Egyptian room.
Egyptian room does not come up with anything.
Oh shit. Okay.
Neither does the
well,
Sabat.
What about what the hell's his name? Because he's another Hakata. Giovanni. Does he still own
Giovanni
all the hospitals?
still does have control of the hospitals.
Okay.
What about those? What about those Thin Bloods from way back when?
From way back when?
Oh, right. Um,
This was before you were with us.
this was before you
there
were with
was-
us. What were their names?
There was one named Fanny who had gone missing for a couple weeks. She was in a coterie with Abby, Jess, and Lace, and Abby
That's
had an unfortunate evening and is no longer with us.
yeah. Okay, that is the group I was thinking of. Rough night.
What was it? I mean, the spider isn't around, so were they ever even kidnapped?
You search through those
I'll
names.
search those names. Mhm.
Absolutely nothing comes up outside of
Okay.
posts from them
Oh, so they are actively posting.
actively posting, and all of them are alive and kicking.
Okay. That answers that
See, you
question.
can get some humanity back.
Yeah, I want my humanity back. Damn it.
No, you still witness that.
Not in this timeline. I didn't. I'm
Is,
a saint
um,
over here.
Is Benny still doing his podcast?
He is.
Fucking Benny.
When did it start? When's the earliest episode?
6-7 years ago.
Okay, damn. Does he have anything about any about political upheaval, drastic changes in Indianapolis political landscape?
2 years ago. Obviously, a lot of this is heavily coded, but
Sure.
to VTMize it, and what you're able to sort of read through the lines, is that SI attacked Elysium. A man of true faith appeared and broke up Elysium. And through a scuffle between Anarchs and Camarilla, many of the Cam were brought down, but a large member of the Anarch movement, Dimitri, did not make it out of a bar through some sunlight grenades, which then took Eva Hill on a warpath, tearing through the Camarilla Tower, making it its small shell of what it used to be before Baron Joshua stepped in, took the glory, and took over Indianapolis and gave her a small piece of territory in return for her services.
While we're looking into this and learning about how that went down in this world, we should check out the Orpheus group and see if that person of true faith is still active.
Like
Alternate realities
Don't
be
wanna-
damned. If there's an SI hunter presence, we got to deal with that.
yeah. And I don't want to sound super selfish here, but if Anson's still kicking about, I want to understand my upbringing and all of this.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you wanted to feed him to the Inquisition and fine.
Oh, also that. No, he's a sack of shit that deserves whatever's coming to him, but can't just I don't know. I need to know kind of where everybody thinks I'm from, given that probably follows me just as much here as it did before.
One other quick thing I'm going to search is Troil.
Who?
Well, that explains why Baron Joshua was able to step in and just push Eva to the side. So no antediluvian.
We know of any other extreme elders who may be interested?
I'll
Hey,
put in
death,
Malkav.
pestilence, Markov, yeah.
Yep. I'll see if Malkov comes up.
Yes, multiple people are talking about him as a child of one.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I think he's got all the.
Do they
clans.
have do they have any meetings coming up?
Yeah, they have a large piece of them do have a book club that comes up about once a month.
Is anybody welcome?
As long
just
as you are
children?
part of a child of Malkov, yes.
What about Charlie's sister? She could be a way in.
Have
We
we
would have
considered
to-
just Googling our own names?
I'll Google Riley. Hartmore. Ooh, yeah.
I
don't-
just
don't-
thought of
don't
that.
read this. I'm just kidding.
Well, now I need to.
No, I'm just kidding.
Are you actually Googling or are you using this?
No, I'm using the
Okay.
vampire app.
Cool.
TrackNet.
Candidates had a long running before breaking free on their own pursuit of candidacy. And recent candidate of Terre Haute.
Say when his term began.
Their term began roughly a year ago.
That's right. Is there like an approval rating?
Is it at least a net positive?
There is a approval rating, but it's heavily skewed for a population that doesn't seem to have a full vote.
Oh,
So
interesting.
thin bloods
Oh,
are
okay.
second-class citizens here. Well, not that they're not in our world, but not everybody's quite as overt, But that also explains the extermination. The mass
So the
extermination.
Camarilla are like, hey, some of my best friends are thin bloods.
Hey, whoa. I only say it. I don't say it like derogatorily.
It's awful.
Did I have a bunch of them over to my house? Yes. Did they ever leave? Well, we don't talk about that.
I hate all of this. It makes me feel
I had them
so
over for dinner.
uncomfortable.
Good,
As it
as it
should.
should.
Just inviting some thin bloods over for a dinner.
Sure.
Hashtag Riley things.
That based.
So how would we like to proceed, Baron Hartmore?
I think we play the game that we've been playing. Sounds like we're timeline wise, we're right where we left, right?
Yes, timeline wise.
I guess according to them, we're right kind of where we left off. So why not just, at least in front of them, keep playing the game and do some digging on the backside?
Are you familiar with this Baron Joshua?
Vaguely. In my experience, I never directly interacted, but I have been around. My last big thing that happened before I was embraced was the Elysium that went sideways.
Ah.
So, I mean, I have that. We have that in common. At least as far as I'm aware.
Do you know roughly what generation Baron Joshua comes from?
Is that information I would be privy to?
That is
Do you know
that's
what
a question.
clan?
That is a question well below your pay grade at the time of you and Baron
That's-
Joshua's interaction.
That's what I was thinking. Just making sure.
Do you know
I
to
have
what
no idea.
clan Baron Joshua belongs?
That I would know. Ian does not remember. I'm trying to remember.
Caitiff.
Is there like, oh, Caitiff. He doesn't claim anything. And as far as I remember, I was too strung out on all kinds of shit to know or remember anything that he does. Like that gives
Interesting.
us a leaning. So
Then I would exercise extreme caution in your dealings with him. Until you have a read for his personality.
fair. So there you go. I think from what I remember, the conversation with Brink is not something that seems out of approval rating for Anson for our side of what's going on. So that's a plus, I think. So at least gives us a place that we stand. Or like something we know.
So for the most part, our memories seem the same, right? Like if Riley thinks about Anson, nothing's changed as far as their interpersonal relationship.
The
Still
only
remembers being involved in their untimely death, all that good stuff.
the only thing that seems to be different is you guys don't know a Kenneth compared to Vincent, who does.
Gotcha.
And just double checking, I am still a Toreador, right?
You are. Everyone is still the clan that they have been.
Okay. Is Anson a Toreador? I don't remember.
He is a Toreador.
Okay. Cool.
That's right. His
Cool.
father had a nice painting made of him on the day I cut his head off.
Absolutely. Based.
Well, I have it looks like two things that I have to do this evening, and that's go meet up with Adeline to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I should probably go see Anson and just figure out how that functions.
Adeline's penthouse is in downtown, correct? Liberty Circle.
Vaguely. It's in that
if
area.
you're comfortable, I'll attend with you, but I'll take the opportunity to check in on the cam in the tower just to have an understanding of what their numbers look like and get some names of who survives.
Absolutely.
And then we
No
can go to
problem with that.
Anson together if you'd like.
Yeah. Yes,
I mean,
please.
if
Actually,
he needs me to wait in the car, I don't have a problem with that.
I think you should. I would recommend not being near Anson alone, given your prior relationship.
yeah, that's kind of exactly my thought. Also, like, don't want to give that guy a chance to still be shitty, even though we all know he's gonna be shitty.
Am I to understand correctly, Marlowe, that you're going to have to return to Chicago in order to get any real information from your sire?
I honestly don't know. He really didn't sound like him.
Well, he is Tremere, yes?
As far as I know.
He should have access to other Tremere then as well.
Yeah, he mentioned the pyramid.
If what we're looking at is some sort of mystical, magical situation, they're more likely to know than anyone that we are going to talk to.
They are. They are.
Do we have concerns about being upfront about questions there? About potentially coming across as, I don't know, insane?
That's a good question. Bruce, how much would Marlowe know about what Carter might do in this circumstance, given that it's a totally different vibe on Carter? Not a lot, right?
No, I mean, it's hard to tell whether whether or not you're still Kadif. It's hard to tell if your reason why you're Kadif changed. Um, if something happened to Carter that made them serious, or if maybe he was just having a bad day. But I mean, he still is. Even hard to imagine Carter not being magically inclined in some capacity, or having the knowledge or the resources on who to ask about something like this.
Okay. So yeah, then Marlowe's response would be like, I'm sure he'll be interested. I don't think you could take the hunger for books out of that guy, no matter what reality we're in. I don't know that we'll like how his interest expresses itself, but he'll have answers.
Can I make a roll or something like that to basically like arm Marlowe with some phrases to say or avoid or whatever to try to like minimize the political blowback of us going around and going like reality's different?
That would be helpful.
We've been missing for a couple days. We've done mushrooms the whole time.
Hooray!
We've been
it was a
gone
great
and
time. It was a wild time.
It
we've
was
gone a
different.
while doing nothing but mushrooms and ayahuasca. It's been amazing.
I learned so much about myself and the world.
Yes, go ahead and roll wits and politics.
I'm not that hungry. I'll rouse.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Do I have a target?
4 would be your target.
Three. I'm gonna not willpower that.
Okay.
It's my last one. I've had a time.
It's been difficult.
What a week
It's
tonight.
been a week.
I can maybe help you out with that, later. But for now, I don't know, just try not to sound like we're insane. Try not to sound like we're a new kind of insane. I think people probably think we're a little crazy anyways. Though I don't know. I guess in this universe we didn't skin anybody, so maybe not.
You skinned somebody?
Yeah. What was her name? Abby.
Right.
Yeah. Charlie may or may not have really wanted her skin because it looked really nice.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
forgot
you may not have been
why
there at
that
that point.
happened.
Before she got souped, she got skinned, and then she got souped.
No, I was there for all of it. I forgot. It's a lot has happened between then and now.
Yeah, but that, it stands out in the memory.
You're not wrong.
So yeah, I'll try to see what else I can learn about the stuff that's going on here. I'm gonna check in on some of my contacts on the other side of the clock and see what's going on with them. For people who are going to be out of town, I don't want to ask anything out of turn, but if there's anything that you want me to look into while I'm at it, Simon and my services are available. I assume Simon's services are available. If not, I will find a way to make them available again.
I'm interested to know who's operating the circulatory system with the spider out of the game.
Okay.
I mean, if he's gone, that's a really good opportunity for us.
We were also promised a month of free blood.
Exactly. So, I mean, now who's going to pay for that?
We'll
Yeah,
just
I
have
don't
to.
think that any contracts acknowledge
Yeah,
interdimensional
I
anything.
don't think so either. That's why
They're
I'm
about to.
curious who's supplying our blood now and what our relationship is like with them.
I'm going to tell you, all contracts that I make from now on are going to have this clause.
In perpetuity and in all dimensions.
All dimensions.
Yes.
The problem is that
And
here
people-
we'd have to try to collect from a dead man.
Total chance that shit, what's her name?
Which actually, if I had the right fetter, I might be able to collect. Of course, that's one spirit I don't know if I want to call back from beyond the pale.
I'm also certain that he would exude less influence as a shade. Perhaps is exactly as much destructiveness, but
Okay, well, that's primarily what I'm interested in.
Okay.
To know who our contact is going to be with the circulatory system.
yeah, I'll do some digging into our other suppliers for this place as well, since
Oh, and if you could, put out some feelers to see if Claudius is still around. Given the fact that his run-ins with Dimitri were what brought him to Indianapolis in the first place, he may not be around anymore.
I was free of him.
okay.
I was free of that man, and you bring him back into my life.
I'll see.
did this to me.
Excellent.
If I call, hopefully he won't pick up. Maybe I'll get the voicemail.
Actually makes a good point. I'm going to pull my wallet out and look to see if I still have the business cards in there that I would have had from different people that I've met.
At least not his business
Right.
card.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. What about Miss Chen's?
Nope.
Shit.
Well, there goes that. Well, that doesn't disprove the theory. I just couldn't remember her name. Because, yeah, I was thinking maybe she might run the circulatory system now that Dimitri's gone.
Okay, well, we better get on the road if we want to make
I
good
mean, I'm
time.
sure that you would have contracts for your current supply that you could look in your office.
Yeah, but we got other things to do rather than peek at contracts.
I've
What is
got a
this?
guy for
Return of the
that.
Sith?
We've got a
This is
guy for that.
Yeah.
This is Phantom Menace, 30 minutes of intergalactic geopolitics.
Easy enough for your guy to find out that Derek Brink runs the circulatory system on the East Coast after he inherited it from someone when he took over their business.
I think he's still your
Derek
business
run
dude.
the Grove?
Now I want to kill him twice as hard.
Derek Brink does run the Grove currently.
Do I? Do we still have a stake in the Grove or no?
No.
We're about to.
No, but yeah, we're about to.
You're it came to my attention that you're running a club in my territory.
Look, if you want to have a stake in the Grove, you have to bring a stake to the Grove. Like, it's just gonna have to happen.
I'm sure
I
you
don't make the
probably get,
rules.
you probably get a tribute. I'm sure.
Put that on the list of the paperwork to look through to make sure that that's happening.
Look, the guy that I'm gonna have looking into things is a forensic accountant. He is going to tell you the fucked up shit happening in your books.
Wonderful.
Cool. No, I'm on board. I'm on board.
Did we look up Eva on the app?
Yeah, she's got a smaller territory. She rules over the
Well, I know she's got a
territory
smaller
that-
territory, but like, if Carter was never here, then like, what do we know about her from her time? Like, was she Cam like before?
She was Cam before turning Anarch. And she did have a small coterie, but doesn't have a lot of information on the coterie members outside of Dimitri, but that's because of the warpath that it brought her on. Also, it does mention Carter as part of her coterie.
Who was the
But he said he'd never been to Indy.
He sure did, didn't he?
That means your sire is no longer Carter.
who was the other dude? The one that got shot on a rooftop that like lived out of a van or something. Are they still around?
Oh, the one that we shot again the other day? Or we didn't shoot him.
I don't think we shot him either of the times that they got shot.
We did not unshoot him.
We didn't have the option to unshoot them. Like, they got shot twice. We weren't really involved.
Like, I'm just saying we can't unring that moist bell.
No, they still are getting the liberty of death, unfortunately. Their bell has been rung.
Did they go the same way, and did they go twice?
They did not go a second time, but they did go through a first time on that same rooftop by the same individual who was still currently active.
Yeah, that's right. Dimitri blew him up with his church.
Sure did.
Well, we should track down Carter then. If we're looking for a Tremere and Carter was here and my sire was not here. I don't know. Maybe he still wears a hoodie and is chill.
I think that would probably have made Isaiah a much chiller dude if his church didn't blow up.
Yeah.
What happened to your touchstone? Well, he was in one place, and then he was in several.
It was spread all across Oak Street.
There's some of him there
Isaiah.
and some of him there.
Isaiah's living a really good life right about now. Pretty great.
I mean, yeah, he's chilling. He probably never had to get social.
No,
He's just doing whatever coding projects he wanted to.
exactly. Probably not even the right-hand person of Evil Hill currently anymore either.
No.
Do we still have the mark of the horseman on us, or did that not happen either?
No, that seems to still be real.
Still very much real.
I don't think they observe the limitations of
Reality.
yeah.
But the one benefit is there may only be one of them for all dimensions. So it's possible you're off their radar for at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna not bank on that.
That
But
feels like bullshit.
Is
that
the
you're spending-
problem that's impacting our dimension still a problem here? Because what we were looking into was
Oh, was
connected to the death of Thin Bloods, but most of those Thin Bloods would have been exterminated almost immediately after birth.
I'll look into rumors of suicides among our folks too.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna see if I can find anything about mage activity, but I don't know how I would start on that. But
I think Carter.
Look for LARPs, local LARPs in the park.
Exactly.
yeah.
It's a good way to, blend in.
Is it really blending if you start actually doing magic in a LARP?
No, that's why it's coincidental magic.
Oh, I see.
And that's the thing about folks who do magic is they really like gathering. So
It's true.
But only like in an arena type setting, right?
yeah.
But they also really like tapping things, so that's also why you gotta wash your hands.
Noted.
Oh, I thought that was just Toreadors.
Dude, that's why you sleeve it up. You gotta sleeve it
Heyo. Sometimes you even double, triple sleeve.
I need
depending
I was
on
gonna
all
say
of
if you're going to a tournament, you're definitely double sleeving.
I need all
You
of you
gotta
to take
double
a
sleeve.
point of superficial willpower damage. Like that's
don't have any more.
You're not going to teach him anything with superficial damage, Bruce.
well, one of them is going to be in a bad time, and then maybe it'll be
Alright.
an example. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, one of them is gonna be in a bad way.
Okay, so I'm gonna go around the room and see which one of which project you guys want to handle first individually, of as part of researching. Riley, you're heading back to go talk to Adeline, correct?
Correct.
All right, and Dom, you're heading to go investigate the tower.
Correct.
Marlo, are you wanting to go and try to figure out what's going on with Sire, or what are you wanting to try to accomplish?
Well, I feel like the primary driver here is figuring out what's going on with this magic shit.
Mhm.
And so it's a question of go to the Chicago to deal with the Sire I don't know, or try to find Carter and see if Carter is willing to talk to me.
And I do want to be very, very clear. The voice you heard was Carter, but just sophisticated. The voice is very
Great.
there, just sophisticated.
Okay. As the player, have some idea of what that might mean, but Marlo is clueless.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, if I still think that I'm his childer, then that's where I'll go, I guess.
And then that leaves Vincent.
I want to have Simon start looking into the books
Okay.
in the Succubus Club
Mhm.
and try to figure out who are our suppliers, what's different about the things that we were familiar with from that. And I think that Vincent actually wants to check in on Tammy and see if his hunter friend that left town is here, and to look into if the Orpheus group is still active downtown.
Okay. I need you to go ahead and is she a contact or just a touchstone?
She's just a touchstone. I don't want to talk to her as
Right,
much
right,
as
right,
see,
right.
see if she's here.
So go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and roll intel plus investigation for you. Let's do some
Oh,
investigative work.
That's what Simon is for. Yeah.
I will go ahead and give you a bonus dot because you do have a connection with her, so you know a lot of like you can lower like more or less lower the search on it on where you're looking at.
Like I know where she'll likely be.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Difficulty?
Difficulty is gonna be 2 for this.
I got 3.
Hey, she is still in town in her normal hangout spots.
Okay. I guess what's up with the Orpheus group?
Orpheus group very much still active inside of Indianapolis.
This was a while ago, but do I still have pictures that we had taken of the kindred who were going to visit at the opera theater?
You do.
I basically want to go as if I was still working with them to drop those off as tips.
Okay.
And the goal there is basically to see, like, are they operating as if things hadn't changed and as if, I'm guessing, SI hadn't gotten involved with them? Or are they like, no, we don't care about you independent hunters, piss off?
How far into this building do you want to go?
How far would I normally have gone? I prefer to do a like envelope to the dude at the door.
I guess it really would depend on how extensive your assignment is. The more dangerous the assignment and more like very fine, you would have gone down to like the actual lower levels to do. What's your I will say, but knowing your experience, mortal and unlife, you do know even stepping foot on like probably either the parking lot or into the building itself has cameras everywhere, and you're going to be setting off the cameras because of what you are. So the least amount of cameras that you will have to go through would just be more or less running in, dropping it off at the desk, and leaving. But if anyone's
Just acting
actively
in the most
watching,
suspicious way possible.
right, exactly.
Um,
So obviously that's why I want to give that information that you would know and think about before stepping in foot into.
yeah, no, this will have to be something that Simon does later.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He's got a busy night ahead of him.
Nah, you can do that
Pay
during
him.
the day. It's fine.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Then I guess backup plan for Vincent would be to check in with the citizens of Baron Hartmore's territory and see about the suicides.
Okay. We're going to jump ship a little bit here and just keep going and rotating around the room a bit. Marlo, you take a car, hop on a plane. How are you heading to Chicago?
Do I own any of those things in this reality?
You have a car. You do not own a plane in this reality.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping we were plane rich in this reality, and it was going to solve a lot of problems.
No, sorry. No attack helicopters this time.
Then that was an option.
Oh, you didn't ask.
No, then I will take the car.
Okay. A few hours go by, but you do arrive at the pyramid of the Tremere.
And I've never been here before, right? Like as far as
Yeah,
the experience I've had, great.
correct.
But from the context on the phone, this version of me has been here before.
Probably. Because he asked about returning home.
Right. Cool. This is going to go super well. Well, fake it till you make it, I guess. I'll go. Well, I don't have other clothes.
Do you need other clothes?
Well, no, I do have other clothes. Yes, I will have dressed appropriately, like I'm attending a Riley thing and not in my normal clothes.
The most formal Hawaiian shirt.
Exactly.
I have non-Hawaiian shirts.
It's a Hawaiian shirt that is patterned like a tux.
Exactly.
And when you get back, you will have no Hawaiian shirt.
That's hey, you can't mess with reality.
It's derogatory magic,
mean,
baby. I'll do what I want. Universe be damned.
But so I at least know where the pyramid is.
Yep, you know where the pyramid is.
Yeah, then I'll go in and I will try to find my way to Carter. James Carter. Is there like a placard with his name on it?
There is. Once you get to like the more secluded piece of it, like less open worldly and more to like the kindred portion of it, James Carter, Primogen,
Oh, that's great.
Keeper of Magic.
Hey, we're in the right place. Don't worry, man. I had to look up his first name too.
I just read the first two words there, and I was like, "What did I miss? What did I miss?" I got real scared, and then I read the rest of it.
I don't consent to Carter having a first name.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah, that you just
Also
completely broke
that.
my immersion.
He had a first name.
Let's fucking win.
It's Carter. Last name the Tremere.
Exactly.
In this
I thought
case,
his first
Keeper
name
of
was like-
Magic.
Yeah.
I thought his first name was like Hoodie.
Middle name, I'd rather be reading a book.
Yeah.
Carter, always in a hoodie, book guy.
I don't think he's in a hoodie at this point. He sounds fancy. Although, Keeper of Magic, right? Maybe he's in a cloak. Oh no. Maybe Claudius is here.
Carter's Claudius. Oh my god, confirmed.
It's Claudius
Cardius.
always has a cape. That doesn't mean every cape has a Claudius.
Hello. He comes sliding out.
Hello.
Instead of a glove
Welcome
box
to the field.
Nosferatu, it's
Glove
Cloak
box
Hakata.
Cape Hakata.
Okay. Do you want to knock on the door? The door is closed.
Yes, I definitely didn't get the come right on into my office vibes from that
No.
phone call.
Definitely did not. James, go. Just go. As he excuses someone out of the room.
Do I recognize the someone?
Yes. This is Carter's ghoul, Ashley.
Great. Yep. Cool. Wait, ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she was never a thin blood.
You think a full-blooded Tremere Camite is going to associate to lowly thin blood?
I didn't figure she was a thin blood in this. I didn't figure he was still with her. Whatever. I don't even know. Whatever. Cool. It's a ghoul.
Yep. Before she scurries her way out.
I'll wait to be invited in because it feels like that's probably proper.
I do not have all day.
All right, I will enter.
You done playing
Yeah.
your childish games in Indianapolis?
Oh, I probably am in the middle of childish games in Indianapolis. Is this safe to talk in here?
Yes.
What do you know about magic rewriting reality? How's that for an opening line? I feel like that's a strong opening line.
Hey, Dad, been a minute. What
You've
do you know about
seen-
the universe getting fucked?
You've seen this look in his eye before, as he needs to know everything about the words just came out of your mouth.
All right, let me explain. No, it'll take too long. Let me sum up.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, mages exist. But obviously, depending on how much they rewrite, the calamity that will follow could be that much greater.
Okay. All right. So we're starting strong with you not assuming I'm insane. I appreciate that.
Those
Do
are
I have a
not-
coterie?
Those are not mutually exclusive. You did leave the pyramid.
Well, okay, fair. So before this morning in my reality, I had never been here.
I thought this was all hypothetical. This is happening.
Oh, it's happening. It's definitely or something's happening.
Go on.
But I will lay out, if you would like me to go through it, actually lay out what I lay out for him. But at this point, I've seen the look at Carter's face. I know that there's no outcome for this that works for me that isn't tell him everything I know.
Indeed, would be a good and safe assumption. Can you roll your wits plus aspects, please?
I don't wanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna just so we're clear. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Hang on. How hungry am I? I think just one, right?
I think so.
Yes. No, two. Great.
Great.
Oh, hey, that's it's not bad. 2 successes.
2 successes. Oh, actually, hold on. Oh, Nessie. Hold your boats.
I would be forced to re-roll successes to try into crit to get any higher than that. So
Checking one thing again. One moment, please.
I don't like how hard Bruce is having to think right now.
Oh, it's because I'm looking through a book real quick.
It's not making it better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad.
See if it's on my cheat sheet real quick. It's not. Mr. Sandman.
I mean, there don't have to be special rules for it. You can just like give him advantages. It's fine.
I mean, I know there can be. I know there can be. But what's the fun in that?
I mean, odds are low that I noticed whatever it was.
But they're not 0.
This feels like this might be the fist fight between Vincent and Simon, where it's like, yeah, you're not great at this, but he's not great at this either.
Is he good at this? No. Good. Me neither.
That's true. Like neither Carter nor Marlowe. Well, at least the Carter I know was particularly good at manipulation, and subterfuge, or sneaky stuff.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, you don't recognize anything.
Cool. That makes me feel great.
Yeah. I kept forgetting that this power is not the power that I thought it was. Or would allow you to see things. So
yeah, my buddy Vincent went into some weird place, met somebody who he couldn't see, who sounded like he was maybe a mage, said there was going to be ripples. We came out, and now everything is different. Not everything, but a lot of things.
very interesting. And have you gone back to see if you can reverse said ripples before it's too late for everyone involved?
I'm not sure I would know the first thing about reversing said ripples.
Well, either from my research, either killing the mage who caused said ripples would cause things to snap back into place. But with things snap, it's hard to tell if everything lines up exactly the way it was before.
How long? Is there an idea of how long we have to kill this mage? Also, how does one kill a mage?
I mean, they're mortal. So, any other way to kill a mage or kill a human?
Okay, well that's easy enough.
Can be too difficult. If you weren't such a hopeless individual, I would have been able to teach you the ways of our clan, and you would be able to do it easily from across anywhere really, as long as you have a set of binoculars.
Yeah, I've seen that trick. It's cool.
It's handy.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I could turn into a wolf, so, trade-off.
So you're a mutt in more than one way. Great.
All right, cool. Any other advice besides kill him?
Um, don't die. You're still useful.
Oh, all right. Was that well? What what can I do for you while I'm there? If I've got to go back and kill a mage, anything?
I mean, anything above a 12th
Or
grading reading
anything?
label would be great.
Got it. Got it. What happened to Dimitri in this version of things? Is he still out there?
No.
Okay, but like really no, or just like we're saying no?
As far as I'm aware of, the he died in a bar, which, if you knew Dimitri, was probably one of the better places for him to die.
I don't think that's meaning anything to Marlowe.
No.
Okay.
But there's a lot that this Carter doesn't really know versus the Carter that used to reside here. He had a lot more memories.
Is he saying that?
Mhm.
Oh. Okay.
You see, the Carter that ran with Dimitri decided to try to diablerize me, and, well, puny minds and all. He didn't win,
Got it.
but I
Got
did
it.
gain his knowledge, and now he sits in a shelf.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for the advice. If you need anything, you have my number.
Unfortunately enough.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it deeply.
Just try not to disappoint me anymore, Marlowe.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah. And then begins to open up a book before you even leave the room.
Well, that part's the same. But yeah, I will leave.
Okay. As we transition across the town, Riley and Dom, you guys have exited out of the car, parted ways. Riley, you head towards the penthouse. Dom, I'm assuming you head towards the monument. Okay. And sort of this like side by side, sort of like in my head, sort of this TV screen. Riley's ascending up as I just dropped my tray full of dice. Riley's ascending upwards while Dom is descending down these elevators. And then it sort of pans over to having full screen of Riley as they walk out to the penthouse.
Right, it takes a couple seconds, and it's just like psyching themselves up out in front of the penthouse door. And it's like, right, 1, 2, 3, here we go, and like on 3 knocks.
As soon as you knock, the door begins to barely open, as you can see, like the door handle turns and opens, and you begin to hear a loud party going on inside.
Checking that I have the correct address. If it's the right place,
It is.
then I'll. You know what? Is there like a? I guess it's like an etiquette kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
That's like, is the door being opened as like a come on in kind of thing? Like there's a party going on, so just come on in.
Yeah, definitely seals that way.
Oh, okay. Cool. Then yeah, then I'll enter, but trying not to make too much of a scene if the rest of the party is already like going on. Not super Toreador, but at the same time, I don't know who I'm walking into a party full of.
From the most part, what you can tell, you recognize some of these individuals from your past. This seems to be a Toreador party,
Okay. Everybody loves a good Toreador party.
including Anson sitting in the corner of the room.
I'm gonna text Dom. And just the text is gonna be real cool. Hey, no sign for alert, but we might be able to cut a stop off of our itinerary for this evening. The other gentleman is here as well.
Excellent. Once I wrap up, I'll head that way.
Perfect. Just let me know when you're around and I can make sure you have where you need to be.
Thumbs up.
And don't hesitate to holler if you need me. Like, I'm just down the street.
10-4.
Dude, it's Riley sends that just like, what the fuck am I gonna do if something like a fight happens? I don't fucking whatever. He just knows I got him.
Anson doesn't say a word to you, but other people come up and introduce themselves and mingle and give words of praise towards you and sort of recognize you as your status.
Yeah, it's me. Hi. How's it going? Yeah, and I'll kind of, for lack of a better word, like let it happen for a little bit. Like, what's the worst that could happen here? You know what I mean? Like, oh no, the Baron was seen at a party.
2 barons were seen at a party.
Oh no, the Barons were hanging out partying. What's like problem? Um, but while this is going on, I am very much so looking for Adeline.
You see her walking over from a back room carrying a large red punch bowl.
Nice. Okay. Then I'm just gonna like look at her and just kind of smile. And then go back to whatever the conversation is that I'm having. More than likely something about how I don't watch sports, but I keep meaning to watch sports. Like the concept of being into sports is cool. I just keep forgetting to do it.
Of course. You do recognize another individual here. This was Adeline's arm candy on opening night.
Oh.
Seeming to keep an eye on the party, but not really engaging with any of the guests.
All right. We love it.
You see that she sort of makes her way across the room, having conversation with people before walking over, giving a slight curtsy to you. And what do we owe the pleasure, Riley?
You know, life has been kind of crazy recently, and I was hoping. Didn't realize you were having a party this evening. If anything, I'm imposing. I'm sorry.
Well, it is a party for us, but so you are not imposing.
Really? Just whenever you have a minute. I just need a couple words. Just double checking
In
my
private, or
ideally. That'd be preferred.
let's
Um
step into my office, shall we?
Absolutely. But again, it's a party. I don't want to mix business pleasure. You know what I mean?
That's what we do
So
best, Riley.
I I know it is.
So let's
Damn,
get to
sometimes you
it.
just want to do one or the other.
Why do both when you can? Why not do both?
That's true. That's true. Um, then yeah, I'll follow her to the office.
Yeah. Uh, as you sort of see her look past you. If anyone's hungry, there's fresh right there, and she sort of points to the punch bowl as everyone begins to take over and begin to head and go get drinks.
My kingdom to be a bagger right now. But also, I know your stupid games, not Nessa.
um. So, um, what can I do for you? You seem a little frazzled on the phone.
That is a good way to say it, because I think that's what I am. More frazzled than anything at the moment. I You ever have those days where you wake up and you just feel like nothing's real and you can't really make heads or tails of anything?
No.
Really? God, jealous. Um okay, well, um or like a dream that when you wake up you're absolutely certain that that dream was real. So then you're just kind of thrown for a little bit trying to figure out what's real and what's not.
Not in a very long time.
Okay. Um
I don't remember the last time I had a dream. Maybe 600-700 years.
yeah.
That's offensive.
Well, I'm sorry.
Can't really say damn to a lady's
Not
age now, can you?
No, more so just like I can't imagine not dreaming, but that's also probably still offensive, just in a different direction. So I'm just digging a hole here, aren't I?
I can go
Anyway,
get my shovel if you
uh,
like. It might be a little cleaner for you.
no, I need to feel the pain of digging with my bare hands.
You
Um,
have learned something, Riley.
so because it's just been so wild. What is our working relationship, or what has it been in the past?
How far in the past are you asking?
The last year,
Pretty hands off after you became Baron.
but before that, you were my mentor, correct?
I mean, I still am your mentor. You haven't dropped me as far as I'm concerned.
No, but I'm just making sure that that is established. All right, cool. Okay, that actually answers a lot of questions just right there. Um, Total non sequitur, complete hypothetical. What do you know about mages?
They exist.
Cool.
That's all I
Then
really
we're
know.
on the same page. All right.
Why?
Um, there's been weird rumbles, and maybe I'm being paranoid, but I'm hearing up on my side that there's been somebody fucking with things that they shouldn't, and I can't get a lockdown on who it is. But if you hear or see anything about a mage, like a mortal out here doing some weird shit, just let me know.
All mortals do weird shit.
No, but this is like weird shit. It's not like, oh, I gotta pay my taxes kind of weird shit. This is like redefining status and reality kind of stuff is what people have been talking about this guy flexing.
Well, seems like a bad time to be in Terre Haute then.
You're not wrong,
I know.
but it's also never a better time to be in Terre Haute given
I think if
the
there's
fact
a
that we've got
mage involved, probably a lot of other better times to be in Terre Haute. Like before the mage was born, before that city existed.
That's why we're asking if you know anything or hear anything about said mage to let me know so we can handle it.
I will keep my ears to the ground, as they say.
Okay. Thank you. That's really all I was double checking. I'm asking a very select amount of people. And guess what? You're that select amount of people.
I think the word you're looking for is person.
I was going for a fun misdirect. But
It's good to know you are sober, Riley.
I told you on the phone, I've been clean for a while.
I know. I could
Aside
tell
from
by your
the-
humor that you're clean.
Aside from the feeding mishaps every so often, but those are accidents.
Well, aren't they all?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So that's my business portion of this. New business orders from you. Is there anything you've got going on that I should be privy to in the very least?
Nah, not that I'm aware of. I plan on swinging by the Succubus Club at some point to enjoy its venue.
Yes, please. Please, literally anytime. Come through.
Okay.
Just shoot me a text, something, heads up, so I know. I am. I got you. Okay, you've done more than I could ever repay, and this is the smallest little bit I could do for you. So,
I'm glad we're on the same page then. And she gives you a half-cocked smile.
thought of one more thing, and I'm sorry. Because everything feels so weird, and there's the potential of this mage and all that kind of shit. How do we feel about Anson?
How do we or how do you? Because I don't think those questions are the same.
So let's answer this in a fun hypothetical. Hypothetically, publicly, how do we feel about Anson?
We as in you and me, or we as in us, as far as the Toreadors?
Royally. Let's start with Toreadors and work our way down.
I mean, he holds the territory for all of us. Runs a tight ship. And doesn't really deal with Eva's bullshit.
That's a plus.
Agreed.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm still just weird from the upbringing, I guess, is the best way to say it. Seeing him out and about always gets me a little on edge.
Well, you are your own entity now. Do with that as you wish. And the longer
A
you
lot of things
keep
I wish.
handing Anson that leash, the longer they are going to walk you around. But you're the one that keeps reliving it and keeps providing Anson the handle to that leash.
And now as my mentor, telling him to fuck off and die in public is probably suicide, right?
Maybe. It's at least a very bold claim.
Cool. Well, that's rapid fire lightning round over. I appreciate you. Yeah. Hope you're well. Really, truly. But there's some people out there that I feel like I need to shake some hands with. And it's your party. You should get back to your own party. So, unless there's anything that I should know about or that you need.
No. But it is very quiet out there. Where the murmuring is, like the talks you were hearing, people having conversation has sort of died down, and now it's just purely just music that is playing out there.
I don't like it because it's one of two things, and one of them, things happen. The other one, bad things happen. So,
Oh.
we knock before we go out there.
I'm not going to knock inside my own house.
What if they're all making out?
It's a Toreador party, probably.
I know, but like, yeah, that's fair. All right. I'll open the door for her and gesture.
You open the door, and you see multiple bodies laying on the ground, each one of them with a stake through the heart.
Fuck you. What? I'm gonna close the door. Just that's not where I parked my car. Close it.
Okay.
The fuck is that?
What is what?
God, bodies plural. All of them staked.
Interesting. And highly concerning.
Was that the intent of tonight's party? Was tonight a staking party?
No.
Bring them in, get them comfy, lure them into some false security, then you stake all your rivals in one go.
I think that's what they call a surf and turf.
That would make sense. Good name. So that's not what tonight is?
No.
Okay, cool. We should probably get them up.
I need to make a phone call if you want to start on that.
I'm gonna send okay. And I'm gonna step out into the living room and send Dom another text that's just like, things are bad. Take your time. Things are bad.
Okay.
There's someone real sneaky hanging around. Things are bad. Just be safe.
You head over to one of the bodies.
Yes.
What would you like to do? Which body do you head to?
Is Anson staked?
He is.
I'm avoiding Anson first. We're gonna go check on literally anyone else.
Okay.
Who's the first
Such a
closest one
missed
out door?
opportunity.
First one is the closest one is her arm candy that sort of staked to the wall.
Oh shit. Then I'm gonna look at him. Look at the stake, look back, just that's rough, bud. Give it a second. Hang tight. We got you. The steak just looked like a normal steak.
Sure does.
I'm so terrified. I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
In the room, just for cursory, I guess. Actually, sense the unseen in the room. Is anything out there hanging about?
Wits and aspects for me, please, friend.
Buddy.
You're not more disturbed by the fact that you guys didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Nobody screamed. There was no fight.
What that means is
Everyone just got staked.
that just means Kenneth did it.
Yeah.
Hashtag facts.
It's a messy crit.
The beast goes into a full panic.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
By the beast, you mean me? Then yes, yes, we
yes. Increase your hunger by 1.
Ah, fuck.
But it traces in on something. The stake has some etchings that are carved in with some sort of magic on them. Each and every one of them.
Everybody's got the same stake, like the same
Mhm.
kind of etchings.
Yep.
Okay.
And you also see that there is almost like the skin that surrounds where they're staked at is blackened.
Okay.
And each one of these individuals, the light that is even their unlife does not seem to be existent in these individuals. They don't look like you can see their eyes barely moving like you do with people who are staked that are still conscious but just unable to move.
Okay. Then I'm not touching any of the stakes.
Mhm.
We're not gonna try to unstake anybody. I don't like magic shit like that. I don't know what I'm doing. It's gross and weird. I'm not doing it.
Fair.
Instead, I'm putting a message out to the coterie that just says, "Hey, I just had a party turn real sour. Um, I know you're all working on your own stuff, but if you have a minute, let me know, because we need to chat about this. It might pertain to current goings-ons." XOXO Gossip Girl.
That's how you're in everybody's fun, anyways.
Exactly.
Vincent replies back pretty quick with, "Are you safe?"
Shrug emoji.
Currently, yes. ...
Currently? Question mark.
I said what I said.
On our way. Give me a pin.
I'll drop a pin.
Okay.
I'll drop a pin at the front door of the building, not at the penthouse address, and just let me know when you're here.
I believe, Bruce, that's like 45 minutes.
It is a solid 45 minutes from where you guys are at.
Yeah, we're fine.
Gonna
We're
be-
chilling.
Gonna be a bit, don't die.
Working on it.
If you do it at 1:20, you might be able to get there in 20 minutes.
From experience.
I didn't get a choice
Don't
to
hit the
plan
print.
my route.
Just zero
Don't hit
fucks
print when
given.
you
Just
get there.
get in and put it to the floor and don't let off till you reach Indianapolis.
Simon, goddammit, if you're not on the sidewalk at least 3 times on the way there. But we didn't invest in dexterity.
No.
But we didn't invest in dexterity. We invested in a big old truck.
Oh, I'm wrong. We did invest in dexterity. All right, we're good.
Yay!
Yay. Okay. Dom, while all this is going on, you head down to the main open floor The lights are on. It's quiet humming in the lobby, but you do see some person working the desk.
Good evening.
Yes. How can I help you?
I regretfully am belated in announcing my arrival to your fair city.
Right. One moment while I go get the prince.
Sir,
She exits through and opens up one of the set of double doors before crawling into it and out of it. He's available. Please.
thank you. I'll go and kind of take stance in front of the desk, wait to be asked a seat, or just stand there until acknowledged.
A few moments go by before she picks up a phone. Okay. Perfect. I'll send him in. And she goes ahead, hangs up the phone, opens it, and you see the long office with the back wall full of TV monitors that reflect more or less the city skyline of Indianapolis, all with the different bookcase or display cases, excuse me, that sort of line every about 10 feet or so, heading to the large, ornate wooden desk.
I'll walk in and walk directly up to the desk.
And who do I owe this pleasure? As he stands up.
Domenico Gilani. My sire is Alessandra Corvino. I apologize that I am belated in making my introduction.
It is quite all right. I appreciate you making the introductions nonetheless. Anything in particular you're looking for our wonderful city?
No, I simply wanted to make you aware of my presence and let you know that I am at your service, my prince.
And of which clan do you hail from?
Does anybody know what the Hakata clan is called? The clan of whatever? The clan of death.
Like their like name, whatnot.
Yes, yes.
1 second. It is the Clan of Death, Necromancers, or Grave Robbers, or also known as the Family.
The family.
How fortuitous. Wow.
Then it is fortuitous of me to arrive and find myself able to make myself available for your service.
He sort of fixes his all black suit with the slightly like charcoal black, like almost a charcoal black, but it is this light gray shirt underneath of it with a black tie that he walks forward. Gala Bazari of Clan Ventru, Prince of Indianapolis.
A pleasure, my prince. I'll take his hand and bow.
Thank you. If you need anything, Jordan out there will be more than happy to take care of what needs to be done. As far, we do have a wonderful place to stay over on the left down the hall. Multiple safe havens, a library if necessary, and at the very end, a tidy bar that one of our people is able to provide us some very top of the line delicacies.
Is there anyone within your employ who you would say is a master of the arcane crafts, the occult? I find myself in a certain predicament where I could pick the brains of someone with such expertise.
Hmm. I could make a call. We don't, unfortunately, have anyone in our immediate employ. But I guess, when you mention the occult, there's a different facets of it. Are you more looking of like that of a Tremere? Or are we looking something otherworldly in nature?
I have a particular interest in the arcane arts of the mortals.
Interesting. That definitely lessens my field of contacts.
Do you know if your librarian would have any books that could be of use?
I haven't stepped foot in that room for probably 75 plus years. So you're more than welcome to peruse it as your liege.
Then I have nothing more to ask of you, my prince. I will, however, not require accommodations. I've already found those in Terre Haute.
Interesting.
At the request of the Chicago Tower, I am assisting with the operations of the Succubus Club.
Ah. Under Baron Hartsmore's thumb, then I am truly sorry.
I have found that as a baron, particularly within the anarch movement, them to be quite open-minded and agreeable to tact and less conspicuous and dangerous activities.
We love all of those things.
Trust me, my prince, I'm working on them.
And that was going to be my request for using our library and our resources.
It
Ensuring
is
that
already
they
top of my mind.
come to their senses about where their allegiance lies.
And the Succubus Club, just like the one in Chicago, is open to all our kind. Consider the rules identical to Elysium.
While I respect what Riley is able to do with the building, I would much rather take the 3-hour drive to somewhere I know has class.
You wound me, my prince. Say with a smile.
As you know, us members of the CAM have a finer taste. I mean no harm. Just stating the facts.
I understand your meaning, my prince. I know you meant no insult.
Well, not to you at least.
However, I would extend you my personal invitation, and I will assure you that you will have one of the best times of your life, should you choose to visit our fair venue.
Well, I may just take upon you that invitation.
And please extend that invitation to the Primogen as well.
Yes, I'm sure Sheldon and Augustin would be happy to join.
I will allow you to return back to your things and cease taking up any more of your valuable time.
Please don't hesitate to reach out.
Sure.
And he
Thank you,
goes
my
ahead and
prince.
sits down and sort of dismisses you and goes back to what
Yeah,
he was doing.
I'm already turned on my heel before his butt even hits the seat.
Exactly. That's why he doesn't really do anything. He understands, the proper protocol.
And I'll stop at Jordan's desk. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you taking the time.
Happy to be of a service.
I'll pull a card for the Succubus Club and slide it across the table. Please feel free to show that at the door, and you'll get VIP service.
She takes it,
It's
stuffs it
worth
into her
the trip.
purse. I just may do that very soon. Thank you.
If you don't believe me, look at Benny's most recent article about us.
Duly noted. She sort of
turn
smiles
and-
before getting back and sort of typing, and
I head to the elevator and then turn my phone back on the way up. Oh shit.
that is where we'll go ahead and wrap up tonight's session. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. That was episode 57, Hocus Pocus. Thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys head over to adventuredice.ca. Use code JBruce for 10% off your order. They are a smaller company that has been a longtime sponsor of all of our chaotic energy that we provide here with Indy by Night and the Tales of Valerion. So please make sure to go show them some love. Again, use code JBruce for 10% off. That does exclude any of their charity sets. We do want to make sure that they do have those charities do receive the proper funds that they deserve. So please make sure to go and help out with that. That goes a very long way. Otherwise, we'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Tales of Valerion, where we wrap up our combat, where we had some air pirates sort of come through and try to take back something that was taken from them. So we'll see where that takes us off in our next part of our adventure as they went ahead and went through the Devil's Choke. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week on another episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. Bye, guys.